Hey Elio fans, Joker88 here. I want to welcome you guys back for watching another update of the progress of Elio and how excited we are to see the progress that it's doing. And I do thank you guys for all the positives and negatives, things that you guys comment on in my video. Again, I try and focus on this video to give all the Elio fans, little update to see what's going on. Um, as you know, a lot of people they're kind of a little leery about what's going on with Elio, but or there's so many car companies, especially startups, that try to push their way into the market as soon as possible, and one of them was Fisker. And when Fisker Karma came out, I went and put a deposit on it. Yes, and you guys will say, "Yeah, stupid idiot! You put down all that money." Um, at the time, it was with Tesla and Fisker. So of course, if you put two and two next to each other, I mean, the Fisker Karma is just an amazing looking car. So I got that. Well, it was pushed into the market way too fast, right? And if you compare it with Tesla, Tesla has been working on the Tesla Roadster, and for many years, actually, all the naysayers about Tesla was, it's not going to go anywhere. They're going to go bankrupt. But look at where they're at now, because they strategically, or Elon Musk strategically, managed, and he had a good team behind him. In contrast, uh, we look at Fisker, where they just blew through all their money. They didn't really work too hard on development, and they pushed the product way too fast. And I mean, it's an incredible car. I had a great time owning it. Now, going back to Elio, I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen." Yes, I think I put my deposit down a couple of years ago, and I'm like number 8,000 something. For me, I don't mind taking the risk, because like a lot of you guys commented on the videos that, yeah, this car is unique looking. It's not like some of the three-wheeler cars that's out there now. I think there's like the Polaris, which is like it's an open air one, so it's not a full closed cabin. And what else is out there? That Can-Am three-wheeler. It's like a motorcycle. It's kind of funny, but if you look at the design here on this Elio, it looks amazing. Let's go through some of the things that happened this week. Okay, so the first thing that happened this week, they actually posted pictures of the interior of the car. We talked a little bit about the process of building and installing instrument panels, and I'll be showing you guys that in a bit in the E-Series vehicles. And fans have been clamoring to look into the E-Series build process. We are happy to offer a look into the exciting developments. This week's Momentum also initiated tons of questions. Of course, it does, about the interior of Elio. So here are some of the pictures that they showed us. So here's one picture. We'll kind of zoom into it, and it fits them comfortably. You guys should smile, because you guys are actually sitting in an Elio, the E series. Okay, and then let's go back to another shot, and one thing that I did read from their weekly vlogs, that I get from them, is that there's gonna be that latch seat for putting in car seats for your kids. Well, kid, right? So you can only sit two in tandem. If you have one kid, man, it's perfect. Or you're gonna have to take turns. From watching my other videos, guys, with the interior on how I'm gonna spec my car. As you can see, I do like these two-tone color on the inside. But again, I think I am still leaning towards the carbon fiber when it comes out. But when we get really close to it, we'll talk about it. Maybe at the beginning of 2017. Let's go back to this real quickly, guys. I wanna just show you guys real quickly the instrumentation panel. I don't know if I'm a real fan of that. You know, when I saw this in person, I saw they had a in their kiosk. There's a sample of this, and as you can see, the dial spins. It's a cool little gimmick, but I don't know. They'll probably add more money if they just change it to a like a TFT type screen where it's just like a video. But I don't know. Well, we'll see. I guess maybe there'll be a different options as it gets close to production. They had their blog about the instrumentation panel, of course, and it's not just from this prototype, the P5, but they're actually putting it together into the chassis. So if you look at the picture right here, this is actually the back portion of the instrumentation panel, and I think they're kind of hiding it a bit. They're not really showing us too much, they're just giving us a glimpse of what it's going to look like on the E models that they are creating right now. So as you can see, here's another picture from the rear, right? And you can see the instrumentation panel cluster would be right on the other side of that. And these are just all the little harnesses that they're trying to put it together. Okay, so here's a top view, again, kind of concealing what it's going to look like. And my last video, we did see the chassis has been put together, so which is awesome. We're making great progress, right? So now they're installing the dash, and I'm sure soon we'll start seeing more the interior getting put together, and also the exterior. Another thing that came out this week was they came up with a video. Well, albeit that we didn't see the car driving, right? But on my last video, I did put up some B-roll of the Elio going. So, you know what I noticed in that B-roll is that I know it's the prototype. It's the P5 that they're using. You need to stiffen up those suspension a little bit more. I just see a lot of bouncing. But I mean, that's a prototype. That's not the final one. So, anyways, I'll show you guys this video real quickly. It's only 44 seconds.
Hey, you guys have already driven the country into the ground for the past 8 years. Give me the keys.
Are you sure you want to drive? This thing doesn't come with a gun rack, so you might not like it.
Oh, what does that sound? I think I hear some whales crying. You better go save them, or they might have to go on welfare. But I'm sure you'd love that.
Isn't there a statue of Reagan you should be making out with?
Yes. You will not have relations with this vehicle.
Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Beautiful.
Get out of my head.
Yes, so don't forget to reserve yours today at Elio Motors, guys. I mean, look at the silhouette. Side view of this car is just beautiful, right? And you won't see anything else that's out on the road. I mean, for the price point that we're gonna get, even if you spec out the car to the $10,000 range, right? I mean, that is still a, a bang for your buck. Our current reservation so far is 54,572, and right now I think it only takes $100 to, to put down your money to get in line. And not only that, you're putting that $100 to get yourself in line, and even if you put that $1,000 in line, money to get in line, is that we are pushing for the continued progress of this car to be out to market. Right. One more thing before we go. I just want to show you guys this GIF file of the CAD design on the crash structure of the car, on how safe it's going to be. I get a lot of people telling me, oh, is it going to be safe? Well, like all cars that are being built, they first start with a CAD design, and that's what they're making their E-Series for to actually validate what the CAD design does. So from here, as you can see, the crumple structure in the front, right, really protects the cabin area for the riders, and there is these side structures for your passenger and for yourself on the side. With that, again, guys, with that in mind, don't forget to reserve yours. Hey, and if you like my videos, guys, please subscribe and please keep on commenting below because I love hearing from you guys. And please share our videos. All of you Elio fans out there, let's get the voice out, and I'll try and release a weekly update videos on the progress of Elio, and the faster we can get ours, all right, our hands on it. So again, leave your comments below, please subscribe, share my videos, and see you guys next time. All right, take care.